We're gamers, we like games, we play games because we're gamers. We got no lives, we got jobs, this is our hobby.
What?
Hi, hello everybody, it's FatBub here, and we're going to be doing a quick little thing on how to defend Hanamura, some of the things that I've picked up. I'll go over a few different people I think are pretty useful for it.
It's a perfect day for some mayhem.
First, we'll start off with Junkrat. Now, well, it takes us a while to get our fucking asses there.
You'll like this one.
Yeah, it's an epic Junkrat failure there. Alright, so a couple things I noticed. Whenever I've been on defense on this area, and someone's been a tank, and I decide I'll go Junkrat, I always come up here. Because a lot of times people like to be Junkrat. They'll like go out there and throw a trap out in here. Like they'll do this. Oh, I'll show them what they'll do once I get over to what I want to do, because I'll show you what I want to do. So, because it's really difficult to try and get around there, the best thing for me to do, especially on the level I play, which is bronze and silver,
oh, just leave this here.
I like to throw a trap right there. Really hard to see, and typically a Genji, I mean, they'll see it if they come up there, and if they're smart, they'll come up there. But usually they come from down there, and if a Junkrat or a Genji or you know, anyone but a Pharah, you know, anyone who could come up here, like a Hanzo or a Diva, they'll come up here, but they'll come up from this position. So they'll come up, bam! Now they're trapped. And I'll defend it from right here, so I'll be shoot. Oh, they're getting fucked up. Okay, great. Come over here, then I might shoot down. You know, maybe. Oh, they're in the corner. You know, take care of them that way. Oh, they're pushing that direction. It's just, you know, whatever you're gonna do there to kind of hold this position. Because the only real other way, this is the backside to defend, and then of course, obviously, you know, how you'd want to defend here. So that's what I've kind of come to notice is a really good way to defend. And then of course you have to push back. You then have the high ground. You can just keep fragging them. Hell, you can even frag them and run away to here and get your ass raped. But you know, you're fragging them, you're pushing back. You know, you can then kind of go this way real quick, retreat. Maybe they're still coming. You can get them, come in here, and then just start fucking them up. What a lot of Junkrats at my low-ass fucking level like to do is come in here and do shit. And I mean, it's not too bad for a surprise, especially if you get the high ground. And I've had, I was a Pharaoh one time and I landed up here, and there was a fucking junk just sitting over here that just wrecked my fucking day. But like, again, I'm having trouble trying to figure out a way to get around here. I wonder. That didn't help. But there was a Junkrat over here that ended up getting me. But anyway, usually you don't want to play out here too much because they're gonna find you. They're gonna single you out, especially if they have like a Diva and a Pharah. They'll single you out and kill you. So you best want to, you know, get back to your place. That's usually how I defend this area and how I defend up there. And then in here, obviously, I try to come from, again, the high ground. The high ground's a really important thing. The better advantage you get, you know, the easier it is for me to throw my grenades on. They have to aim up to get me. I can hide behind these things and still shoot into there. You know, they're coming up, I can throw a trap real quick and then blast them in the face, get away a little bit. There's a whole lot that you can kind of do. Up there is not too bad either, but the only thing is up there you have, you know, let's take a look.
Oh, just leave this here.
Never mind. If we could not suck ass. But if you come up here, well, it's still pretty good. I mean, you'll be able to defend up here, but as they get around that edge, now you're having to fight them. Where was it? Right in here. And I mean, you could kind of set a trap right there. Maybe they'll get it, something like that on there, or set it in here. So that way you're kind of protected. But I mean, you see how difficult it is? You can't see what's going on over there. You can only really watch there. So if you're going to defend this area, I'd say the best thing would be to be like a sniper, like maybe a Widowmaker would be best here. She can pick off anyone over there and pick off anyone that kind of comes in. Anyway, let's go to the other point. I'll show you guys how I like to defend the other side. And my ult is ready. Nice. Record time, baby. So, when I'm Junkrat, I like to defend up here, preferably. I mean, there are some places to kind of get to if you're good enough, but I prefer to defend up here. You know, I prefer to have that, kind of set a trap right there.
Lays a trap for his prey.
And, you know, the team's down there fighting. I can, you know, spam frags down there. Oh, Hanzo's come over there. Well, I can now go over there. I can literally just jump across, clear that end, go over here and take care of anyone trying to sneak across. And then I can fight from here. And I've had this happen too, where it's like, shit, you're cut off. You know, frag them around, make sure they don't get across. Jump, get back, and be ready to fight them over here. Because this hallway, again, it's coming up, and it's really difficult to go. And all you have to do is, now you've denied them that space. Now they can't fucking get anywhere. So it's just little things like that. And obviously, too, if they're coming up, you can kind of frag that ground. And you won't be able to do much to them if they're deep in there. Like if there's a Hanzo or a Widow, just, you know, or even a soldier, or someone who can really unload the hurt, they can get over there. It'd be really difficult, you know, if they snuck over while you couldn't see. But more than likely, they're going to be coming from here. Or, you know, if they came in, dropped down, and then went around. I've seen that happen quite a bit. That's actually not a bad idea. To kind of sneak around. You come up through the top, sneak around, drop down, go around. Especially if they're defending up there and not paying attention. But that's the other thing, is a Junkrat, I can see, oh, they're coming down there. You get a pretty good feel of the important parts of the field from up here. It's good for a lot of things, but I prefer when I play Junkrat to do this. And that's just the thing in general. It's a really good spot to defend. You can see how your team's doing. Oh, you're getting fucked? Well, then you can just kind of, you know... Some people fall back this way. I honestly would rather just kind of jump down. You know, jump over there, see if I can go across. Maybe see if I can get back. See what I can do there. Come here. Get them. Little things that just really make a big difference. And because a lot of people, when they play this, they don't play with everything in mind. They don't play with the exposure. You know, where are you exposed at? Where are they probably coming from? A lot of people foolishly like to just come right up the middle. And I mean, you can if you know how to do it right. If you have 2 or 3 people here, 1 or 2 people there, 1 or 2 people there, you can do that. You send your big tank through the middle with a shield. Maybe you send your fucking, you know, couple people up top, 1 or 2 people over there. You can really put on the pressure and have them shooting at multiple directions and not know what to do. But like me, I like to go around here too. If I'm a Junkrat and I'm like, okay, I want to take the point, I'll just come up, bam. Oh, there's took care of the bastion. You can just kind of get in and see what you can get. You get a really good idea while you're floating of where the enemies are, and then where you can go back to hide. Because since you're landing in here, you can just kind of get away, and then do that, or tap. Oh, you get into a fight. Make sure you get them on this end. You can push them away, maybe push them off the point. Just little things that just a lot of people just don't really see. And I mean, obviously, again, this is lower tier. This is gold and under, if even that. Like, anyone who plays this game a lot knows better than what I'm telling you. But this is mostly for people who play bronze or silver, maybe low gold, who really just don't get some of the basics and seem to really just think, oh, well, we can just, you know, everyone can just hold behind Orissa's shield down there. And as an Orisa, I love blocking for people, but I can't support everybody. You need different areas. And again, defending.
I'll just leave this here.
That was a fail. That was a fail. But just defending it it's really something that you gotta... A lot of people don't know how to defend. Instead, they just hold right here because they expect everyone's going to come through right there. No one's going to try to come through the top. And coming through the top, if you can get up there, it's devastating because you can essentially clear the same ground without having to go through this just butthole of death that begins back here. Because what we don't realize is you can get shot from back here. And I mean, you can get caught if you go around the back, but I mean, there's ways to sneak around. And it's just the lack of awareness is just astounding. Wow, look at all that. I've never been back here.
You'll want this one.
Yeah, there's a bunch of ways to sneak around. Anyway, that's what I've got for trying to defend Hanamura with Junkrat. It's not a bad idea. Again, it's for, you know, those bronze level players, you know, those silvers. It's just as someone who plays all the time, and I see people who play Junkrat, they play him, you know, down here or back here, and they're just, you know, firing, or they're just, you know, they're not up here making the most of being a Junkrat, and it's just like, come on, man. It's this gun making that noise. Shit. Anyway, tell me what you thought of this. This is another how-to on that. I'm thinking of doing some how-tos on how to you know, play certain characters and just different things you can do. And again, like defense in general, you can put anyone really up there. Junkrat's really good for that, but anybody can be up there. You could have a Bastion and an Orisa. I've been in Orisa defending up there. I've been a whole bunch of characters defending up there, and it makes a massive difference because they still get reamed when they come through here. You can then control that area, especially if you have a long distance like machine gun or a fucking, you know, one of those just fucking rail guns. You can just fucking streamline your rounds into their batootie and just take care of business. Like, yeah, if you're like you're an Orisa and you just kind of pop your shield right there, just do a thing. You can shoot over there, you can shoot down there, you can shoot over there, you can come over here and check, make sure it's good. Oh, Ryan's charging.
Stop me if you've heard this one before.
Because those are the buttons to make the things go, but that's what you do. I mean, Hanzo can do the same thing. Hanzo can be up here, shoot his arrow, see where the team is real quick if they're close by, and then just shoot in and shoot in. Used to be able to use his scatter arrow, so he could have just shot right down there and just, you know, taken down their fucking tank. But I mean, or, you know, just shot, boom, right into here and taken down their fucking team. But even then, you know, learning to use these different points, the high ground over there. Hell, if you're a Far or a Reaper, getting up into that area, you know, or over there is really advantageous too. Being able to just, it's just little things. I think a lot of people just don't think outside the box. I don't know. But anyway, I'll be doing more of these. If you like them, please let me know. Because I really like... Ah, shit, I couldn't do it. Oh well. Let's get up there. Oh yeah. But let me know what you guys think. If you guys think this is a cool thing, if you guys think this is just some stupidity on my part, if you guys think this would actually be worth anything, I kind of like this, and I think it'd be fun to keep doing stuff like this, do some other players, some other things, other tips outside of this, and of course, make sure to let me know what you would like, if you would like another one. I'm trying to get how-to back up, so thank you for that. Thank you guys, of course, for watching. I always enjoy all the support there. Make sure to check out all my buddies into the description below. Make sure to subscribe and... Oh, that's that. Okay, never mind. Make sure to subscribe and make sure to check check out any of the other things like Patreon and that in my description below. Check out all the other content. And make sure that you have a good fucking day. Oh, don't forget to get that like button. Nice good game on its tot little butt. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. You have a good fucking day. Bye-bye.